Fighters I4 too, but still, it's like when you get killed at 30% with that critical hit.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
bullshit.
right.
That's bullshit.
Well,
right.
let's move on.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
So, if you haven't noticed, the PlayStation doesn't have an elite type controller made by Sony themselves like the Xbox has. You think it would be something they would have like marketed at some point, but this is real late in the system's time span, so I don't know what they're doing with this particular mod to it. But I mean, it's an inexpensive thing they're putting on it, and it is basically, it's called the back button. So it's a OLED little screen on the back that isn't taking a lot of energy or whatever, and it has two little triggers on the back that that you can like basically make any of the buttons up front and put them in the back. So seeing as me, who has the Elite controller for the Xbox, the first thing I did was rip the triggers off the back and put them back in the case and never use them again. I don't think that this thing is going to be good for me because I'm not a first-person shooter fan, and it's not really going to make me, like, I don't need those buttons in the back. But it's just interesting to see that might be a plan that they might add to the PlayStation 5 controller, maybe. If this is a success.
Are they just testing it out, probably?
They might be testing it out, or they might be able to add it to the PlayStation 5 controller and still bank off this, even though they're releasing it this late. That's the only reason I think it's coming out this late.
But the problem with that is, how do you test it out when you're releasing it the same year your next console's coming out? Who's going to buy that?
That's what I mean. It has to be like cross-platform.
It's a little late.
It's got to be able to be used on a new controller then.
Yeah.
And
it is cool, though. Because you can program them to do whatever you want.
Right, it's macros, so you can
program it to win, though.
To win.
If you can do that, then it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Now, is it just for first persons or fighters also?
No, you can put whatever button.
Yeah, whatever.
It's whatever. It's for whatever.
For whatever you feel like using it to. It's just multifunction.
So I mean, if you got to power up or hold the button down or something like that, and you're used to something in the back like that, then I guess it's worth it. But for me, nah. It'll confuse the hell out of me. And I'll hit it by mistake. Like, nah.
Yeah, I held an Xbox Elite controller, and I'm just like, the buttons on the back, I'm like, feels weird. Yeah. I mean, but I could see how it could work for people.
But since you play Halo and stuff like that, I'm sure you pick up on it.
Yeah, I might. We'll see what happens, because I need to get an Elite controller, because the regular ones just ain't cutting it for fighting games anymore.
How much does it cost?
Too much? What, this thing?
Yeah.
This thing is like, what, 30?
Yeah, actually, I don't know how much it is.
I don't think it's that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
For that particular model. But it ain't going to be no $200 like the controllers.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Like the Scuff controllers are way more money. And that's crazy because you can just modify it yourself. But I'm just, whatever. I mean, hopefully it'll do something because there was nothing on the back. But do you think they're going to add buttons on the back of the controllers from now on for their new releases?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No?
Probably not.
You think they'll just charge more, right?
Buttons on the back might intimidate the casual gamer.
Exactly.
They've been putting little ones on the back of the new controllers, though. Like
They've been
tiny
slowly going away from the casual gamer for like each year, further and further away.
Yeah.
So we had more buttons.
And shit.
Yeah, they got to bring that shit back a little bit.
Listen, if you think the new PlayStation controller is going to have a screen on it, they ain't going for no casual gamers. Nah. You just got to work on a battery. And this thing is going to still kill the battery.
Loading time.
Especially if it has a screen.
Says.
Or at least give us like a 8-foot cable when you decide to, if you want to plug it in. Because I remember the cable that came with my PS4 Pro, and I'm like sitting here stretching. I'm like, oh really? This is how we're gonna do it? Okay.
Well, at least it ain't like Nintendo with that NES, the NES. I always
The
say
you said the NES.
the little cable they came with that little mini, and that was like 3 feet, so you had to be right in front of the TV. Remember back in the day, they used to say don't stand next to the TV. That's how they did back in the day, man. No, they said don't stand near the TV. They used to be like, stay away from the TV. Now everything is in your face.
What did we watch?
In your eyes.
What we watched recently where they were like mad close to that big ass TV? What was that? Was that the awards?
I think it was a commercial.
In the awards, right? Yeah. Like, you ain't playing games like that. Fucking eyes will get all fucked up.
It was an 85-inch screen, and it was like right.
Yeah, it's like, look at this.
Yeah.
You can't see everything if you're right in front of it.
It was when Linus was looking at it.
Yeah. Stupid.
No one's doing that.
Stupid.
Oh yeah, that part of it, yo, that was hilarious. Like, who's looking at this big TV? Like, nobody does that.
You're not in front of your TV like that.
But imagine though, you're immersed.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at this world.
Like, come on, man, chill.
But speaking of immersion, those buttons, like I said, do they immerse you in the game? Not for me. I ain't buying it.
I'm
But
good.
I'm
I
sure.
feel like it's really competitive stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
because when you have that extra button already, like Fortnite competitive, they already don't like the aim assist. So you add something like that, they even have more, like being able to program some buttons. Yeah, man.
It's gonna be banned. From competition
Yeah.
is banned already. It's not even
It's banned for competitions already.
Yeah.
But it's for competitive.
They don't
competitive
allow
play.
it. They don't allow it in those. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, because another
Yeah.
person can play all day without
Yeah,
the
it gives it-
buttons.
it
You're
gives
like, nah,
somebody
you're
an
cheating.
advantage.
Instant cheating.
Speaking, they need to
Yeah.
they need to enforce like bans like hardcore on some online gamers in every single game. Like
You
Yeah.
can't
like-
stop
like-
them cheating.
no, like they gotta like I'll flag down every one of these bastards.
They got to ban GT Goku in Dragon Ball. For real. Like, I hate that little tailed bastard. He's annoying. as hell
Hero
to
in
fight.
Smash Brothers. It probably should ban Hero.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
don't
man.
say that.
I like Hero. I like Hero, but the down B is too random. And the critical hit thing, come on.
I have to
The
admit though,
critical
the past couple of dudes that picked Hero that I played have been absolute scrubs.
I killed him.
Yeah,
I killed the
no,
last
no.
few Hero fighters I fought too, but
Yeah.
still, it's like when you get killed at 30% with that critical hit,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
bullshit.
right.
That's bullshit.
Well,
not right.
let's move on.
It's not
now
right.
y'all need to
Yeah,
know
right.
this.
Yeah. Sony. All right.
Yeah, we just went off the rails for no reason.
Yeah,
Oh no,
right.
that's always gonna happen on the
Yeah.
podcast. We always
That
go off the
happens on
rails.
all podcasts.
We always go off the rails.
More buttons.
Moving on.